Welcome everyone to Big Bang Radio. Today I am joined by Australian band Centre and the South. Hey guys.
Hey Amanda,
Hey there.
Thank you for joining
How are
us
you,
today.
America? Really?
Yeah, hello America.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us. We're stoked to be on.
It is our pleasure. We are super happy to have you guys to talk to today. If you could please introduce yourself for the listeners.
Sure. My name's Jimmy and I play guitar and help write some songs with Nico from Centre and the South.
Yeah, and I'm Nico and I'm the lead singer and write some songs with Jimmy. Make some cool funky music.
Very cool, very cool. I've heard some of that music and I totally dig what you got going on. So I know our listeners will too.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So how would you describe your style of music?
Well, I would say for us, there's a few inspirations, particularly that are somewhat obvious and then somewhat not obvious for when you listen to the band. I mean, first and foremost, obviously, we have a reggae, ska kind of skank element to our music that we've had, for the last sort of 3 years or so now. And it's been sort of a big, sort of the building platform for us to build our songs. We're not Jamaican people. We didn't grow up in Jamaica. But we love the element and the vibe that it brings. So what we've learnt here in Australia and growing up and the influences that we've had has we've put that, I guess, with our roots reggae love and passion and got that Australian kind of rock vibe that we've been brought up on and tried to mash that together a bit and hopefully you like it.
Very cool.
Well said.
So where did the name Centre and the South come from?
It's actually simpler than it sounds. I grew up in the centre of Australia, in the Northern Territory state of Australia, and basically Nick came from the south of Australia, and we moved to the city of Melbourne, and that's sort of where we met. So when we joined the two, like our inspirations from home and our home life and everything that came with us that brought us up to be 18 and 19-year-olds, we brought that to Melbourne and joined Centre and the South, basically.
Very cool. Very cool. So how exactly did you guys meet?
Well, excuse me. Jimmy's brother and I went to school together.
Oh, okay.
Just randomly, and so Jimmy would come visit on the school holiday breaks, and in that time we would hang out, and then a few times we would actually hang out and jam, and suddenly that was we worked out that we jammed quite well together. So it just sort of all began from there. Yeah, it felt right,
Okay. So which one is older? That would be you, Nick? Yeah?
Nico.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm smaller by a lot, but I'm a year older. Yeah.
Okay, so that means Jimmy has to listen to what you say. Is that right?
He at Nico's command. At the ready.
For maybe, well, it was for the first year at least.
Okay.
Learn the ways.
Yeah.
And so
Young Jedi apprentice.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, we're Star Wars fans, don't you worry.
Oh yeah, so the force is strong with Centre and the South.
So strong.
Oh, so how exactly were you introduced to reggae?
Parents, I'd say. That would be my first vibe. Was probably my mum handing me a Bob Marley CD and saying, "Hey, you should listen to this because you'd enjoy it."
Okay.
So I think that for me, as just like most people that aren't specifically from Jamaica, I say definitely a Bob Marley influence along with Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer. That would be the first thing I heard of the reggae. I don't know, James?
I feel like the 10cc might have popped up in my life when I was relatively young. So that my dad's a pretty quirky man, and that sort of interesting approach to music, that quirkiness and the somewhat humour that comes through, I think sort of found its way into his life and then popped up in mine a little bit, but definitely Bob Marley, very strong influence. Yeah.
So what do your parents think about the band?
Well, Jimmy's dad and mum are both have been musicians throughout their lives and still are as well, and so they're obviously very, very proud.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I understand the struggles that come with it and the awesomeness that is being a musician. So they're very supportive.
Very cool.
My parents are just music lovers, and they always have been. So yeah, they're just always been supportive of me as a performer and what I want to do. So yeah, awesomely supportive.
Very awesome. So I saw the music video for Take It As It Comes. Very creative, very creative. What was it like shooting that video, and who wrote the lyrics for that song?
It was very cold for the
It was really cold.
Now I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but where we decided, we're all from country Victoria, and Jimmy's from Alice Springs, but also from that area as well. So we wanted to make it look like, we'd all not look like, but have that underlying tone of that we've come from somewhere that's country-ish and moved on and sort of pursued our music and our passion in the city. So firstly, the first thing was it was really, really cold that morning. Like, I remember walking up and I was just like, trying to stay alive, but it was about 4 degrees, so I'm not sure what it's like.
Wow.
Where you guys are, and if it would get that cold that often.
No.
But it was really cold.
Yeah.
And getting to the city was the best thing we'd ever done for the day. So I think you can see that in our facial expressions of how stoked we are. So it was a really cool day. It was really fun, and I think we got exactly what we wanted. And in terms of lyrics, I wrote the lyrics, and it's funny that normally we spend a lot of time on lyrics, especially Jimmy and I. Like, I'll write something, or Jimmy will write something, and we'll come together and show each other these songs and really go through it and be like, yeah, this is the message we want to send, this is what we want to put out. And often enough, we don't do too many love songs. This just happened to be this fun, quirky song that I actually whistled through for about 1.5 years. And I never sang ever. I just whistled, and we never played it live. And then one day we thought, well, it's actually a pretty cool song. So Nick, I think you'd better write some lyrics, man. Stop being lazy.
Yeah.
So I smashed a few together really, really quick, and I just wanted it to be really simple, as in like everyone could understand this kind of happy, let's just take it as it comes and just see what love brings. And it worked out perfectly. So yeah, it's rad.
What about you, Jimmy? What did you like the best about shooting the music video? What did you enjoy?
I think it was just the entire process, doing the meetings with the production crew before we actually made the day happen. And I think we knew going into the day, because we only had 1 day to do it, and because it was such long takes that came together with the film clip, I think it was like I was trying to be focused on get my head around how it's actually going to make it work.
Right.
So I don't know, just the small things, making sure everything was ready to go. That sort of stuff. I sort of had that mindset going into the film clip, and luckily Nick had the creative side sort of covered in that sense. So I was just like business, and Nico was like, "No, Jim, do this, and it's going to work out fine." It's like, "All right, thank you, Nick, and I'll do it."
There you go. Well, it sounds like it was really
there
fun.
for each other.
Yeah. Well, that's part of being a band. That's good that you are.
That's it. Super fun.
Well, good. It looks like you had a lot of fun, and I couldn't tell that you were freezing to death, Nico. So you were a good actor.
Yay! I acted well. Good. Sweet, thank you. Because I was. It's funny though. You can tell, and I don't mind bringing this up, but if you look really closely, you can see my lips are almost like pinky blue. So that's like the one little giveaway. You just try and, oh God, his lips are cold.
Yeah.
We'll just sell that as you're so in love, that.
That's it.
Yeah.
My pinky rose lips are just losing it
That's
with
right.
love.
Let's be free so we can take it as it goes. Sing a beautiful melody. And if you wanna love with me, I tell you now, we got to be free, so we take it as it goes. Sing a beautiful harmony. united way. I will hold you close to me, and you will understand. If you wanna be with me, then come on now, let's be free, so we can take it as it comes. Sing a beautiful melody, yeah. And if you wanna love with me, I tell you now, we got to be free, so we take it as it comes. Sing a beautiful harmony, yeah.
So your debut album, Yadah, was released earlier this year. What is your favorite track from the album? Do you have a favorite?
Oh, mine personally would probably be Zion Dream. It features later in the album. I think a lot of the reason that I like that song so much on the album is the experience that comes with it live. Playing that song live it's been recently one of the songs that finishes our set. It's really, really high energy. And it's sort of, I don't know, I think because it sort of hasn't got a roof on it. It starts off with some really cool chunk, and it sort of finishes with the band really playing the song out really well. And I think the journey that comes with that song is a pretty interesting, and it sums up what the band sort of does as well, musically. So I think Zion Dream is my favourite song off the album, just for those sort of reasons.
Okay. What about you, Nico?
For me, I would say it's hard because I've thought about it a lot, which one I would say is my favourite. And I think I've decided that I decided to make my decision based on what song I am not sick of at all in the slightest. And every time I hear it, I can get good vibe, and I never not want to put it on. And I would say that's Feel That Flow for me. I love playing it live. I remember I loved how good I felt when we first started jamming the song. And it got released before the album came out, so it's been out longer, and I'm still not sick of it, and I still put it on. I still play it at work like every day. So, all in all, it's that one that keeps coming back to me. So yeah, I'd say Feel That Flow.
Is there a song on the album that when you wrote it and it came out that you weren't so fond of it, but now have grown to love it?
Maybe
Trying to
the Storm.
Yeah, this is.
So it seems funny that we're having almost an inside joke, but Ride the Storm took like 4 years to finish. Like it's just this song that's been a riff into like a melody, into both, into nothing, into a riff, into a melody, into nothing, and then we almost threw it off.
Yeah.
We almost threw it off the album. It was just like, I can't work this out. And then we finally put it together, and when we released it, we're like, I think that's going to be sweet. And it did. And now we're like, this is great. So, probably definitely that.
Yeah. I always ask that question because there is always at least one on the album The artist is like, oh, I can't stand that song, but and then the album comes out and they're like, oh, that's my favorite now. So
well, our producer Michael was like, nah, Michael Cristiano. He was like, guys, just listen to me. This song is sweet. I promise. Like, we'll make it come out really great, and it'll just be that different kind of vibe, and you guys will get used to it. And yeah, we did. So thanks, Michael.
Yeah, kudos to Michael.
Yeah.
So have you ever been to the U.S.?
I have not been to the US.
No, we would love to. I mean, it seems like a place that's a very musically orientated place, and for us, that's where we would want to be. So, I mean, we don't know how big's the roots reggae vibe over there. Should we come and enjoy some vibes of America?
I think you would do well here.
Yeah, cool.
Well, that's enough for me. Thank you, Amanda. Can we come stay with you?
We're very eclectic, so I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you would totally fit in.
You have a back room for 7 ragamuffins to stay in as we tour.
You can stay here in the studio.
Yay! We can do that for sure.
You'll just be our in-house band.
We'll be Sunny South, living at Big Bang Radio.
There you go. Sounds like a plan.
Yes. Jimmy will be making all the cuppers all morning for you.
Keep everyone nice and energetic.
Everyone will be well hydrated and well fed, we promise.
How soon can we get you over here?
I think it's like a 20-hour flight, so maybe tomorrow sometime. I don't know.
Yeah. And then we just go drop back for a couple of weddings and then head home. We'll be fine. And then we'll come back over.
Well, that sounds fabulous.
Lovely. What a life we are creating here. Thank you, Amanda.
I have to ask you, what would be the first thing you would do if you ever came to the States?
Oh, probably. Yeah, no, you go.
I don't know. I reckon I'd just go to I feel like in the States you'd be able to find a random bar and you just stumble upon one of the greatest bands that exists. I feel like it'd be really easy to stumble in and that's like, oh, that's like the best sax player I've ever seen.
That's way better than what I was going to say.
Yeah,
I was just going to drink a big gulp.
Oh, well, there you go.
I was thinking that'd be just walk into a 7-Eleven and get myself a big gulp. That's something I've always dreamt of. Watching growing up watching Dave Chappelle movies and stuff. I think that's something I have to have. Maybe a Twizzler. I need what are those squishy little things called? Those little tiny. What are those
Twinkies.
American Twinkies? I need one of them as well. Probably all those kind of things. I would try all those randomness.
You have never had a Twinkie? You poor soul.
No. I've only seen.
That's what I would do. I would come there, big gulp, Twinkie, happy man, and then we'd go see the greatest band of all time.
There you go. There you go.
What a day. What a day already. Then we could go home now. Already had the best day ever.
Oh, that sounds fun. I wish you guys could come over. If you ever do, don't forget to come by and see us, of course.
Oh, definitely.
Well, this is our first exposure, so you will be the first point of call.
Oh, awesome. Well, I feel privileged.
We're privileged.
Oh, thank you. So the next question is also a little fun. So, what are 5 things you cannot live without?
I'm already thinking of Nico's 5.
Jimmy.
I guess.
V to the.
I guess 5 things. That's a lot of things. Obviously,
like each, or do you mean like as a band?
Each.
Oh, okay. Jim, you can go.
My guitar, my Strat. I have to wherever that'll go, I'll go, and I'd go with it. It'd lead the way. I'd have to take my girlfriend with me.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yep. 10 points.
She might be listening, so I better give it to her. I'd probably take a slab of Melbourne bitters or something, an Australian beer, because you never know when you need a party. I'd take some CDs, various, because life's all about variety. Variety is the spice of life. and I'd probably take some sort of novel. Nothing's coming to mind as yet, but some sort of book to keep me entertained in the quiet times.
That is a very good answer. Very good answer. Okay, Nico, no pressure. 5 things.
Okay. Thank you. Coffee. Number one. We definitely got to have coffee.
That's because he wants some right now.
Yeah, well, that's all I can think of for the last 3 minutes now. Started to be like, what's that thing that I'm missing? That's it, coffee.
Why do I feel like shit? No.
Yeah. So definitely coffee. That would be one that I have to. Second would be my cat. I have.
No.
Hang on. Can you guys see that?
Oh,
no.
Hello.
Oh yeah, just so asleep. So yeah, I can't live without my cat. I mean, I'm sure I will one day. But for now, that's one. My girlfriend definitely as well, Gabby. So that's definitely that. One random thing, did I say, especially for singing, I can't basically go more than a day without pineapple juice.
Yeah.
That is an unusual answer.
Yeah, for all the people out there and all the singers that may already know the cheat, but I find it's great. Drinking pineapple juice just makes your throat feel amazing, and you can sing so well. So yeah, and then I think the last thing would be music. Gotta have music.
Any certain type of music, or just?
So if I would have to pick one album, it would either be one of two. It would either be the Wailers' "Catch a Fire" or Nirvana's "In Utero."
Oh, there you go.
And might I put forward what the title of your books might be, Jim, that you bring along so that we can all enjoy? Yeah. Maybe we bring along the Lord of the Rings series.
Yeah, we could bring the trilogy. Yeah, we could bring the trilogy.
That'd probably be a great thing to have on board as well.
Yeah, that'll give you plenty to read there.
Plenty of good things to read.
I have never paired pineapple juice with Nirvana, but I think I'll have to give that a try.
Oh,
please.
Yeah.
And a little bit of Malibu. Doesn't hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll do it and you'll go, oh, that dude with the dreadlocks was so right. Oh my God. You wait.
So if you could perform with any artist, past or present, who would it be and what would you play?
Wait. Nicholas, I'll pass it to you, sir.
That's so hard. Any artist, past or present.
Mm-hmm.
Holy wow. Well, I mean, I feel, okay, let's just say, all right, so Bob Marley's not in this one.
Okay.
Because he could just be the answer to all the questions for everything to do with reggae. Yeah. And it's like, he's not allowed, okay? He's allowed, no matter what, Bob's at the gig already. He's playing as well. So it's us, Bob, and someone. Let's say that. Yeah? Cool. It's so hard, man. This is way too hard. This is probably, well, if Bob's not involved, then I'd probably say I would probably love for us to play with, say, like a Peter Tosh or Third World or something like that. That would be pretty epic to do something with someone that had such an impact on the reggae world like that. So I'd say Peter Tosh. Let's go there. That's who I'd say.
Same for you, Jimmy?
Yeah, if I was next to Peter Tosh, I'd be a weeping mess, I reckon.
Yeah, let's do that one. That'd be a great one.
So what would you play?
Well, that's the thing. It'd be hard to play reggae next to Peter Tosh.
Yeah.
Although, I guess we're not strictly that reggae, so we just, we play our thing with as much sort of vibe and emotion and passion as we can, and I think he would feel that and I really appreciate it. Because that's truly what reggae is about.
Yeah,
so
totally.
Perhaps create an original piece. Just vibe off of each other.
Yeah, just bounce
that
off
would be special.
Yeah.
There
that
you
would be that. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna go back to sleep and have amazing dreams now.
Yeah.
So, what are some goals for a center in the South?
I think of all bands. I think it's to make your music your living. I think that's the biggest one. I'm sure we can all sort of agree to that. And to be in a position, financial freedom from it maybe, but that doesn't even matter. But just be in a position where you can always be we can always be writing new music together, and always have a platform to give that music to our audience. I think the longer that can go for, probably the happier it will be. I think so. As long as we can write music and have an audience to give it to, I think we'll be really happy.
Yeah, definitely, I would agree. You can set sort of as many goals as you want, and I think it's important to do so. But you need to know the end goal for all of that. And I think for us, all the little ways and means and gigs and plays on the radio and everything like that is a ways and means for us to get to our end goal, and that is to just play music, and that's what we want to do. And to, as you said, reach as many people as possible. We just want people to hear it. That's the main thing, and people to feel good when they do.
Well, it's already in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, and people are feeling good when they hear it. So
Rocky Mountain. I just think John Denver as soon as I hear it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Is there anything in the works for you guys? Any new music?
Well, yeah, for sure. Like, since the release of the album, all those songs, some of them were, had been a riff that we'd begun 2 years ago, and some of them have been a riff we'd begun 2 weeks before the album. So it is quite a good sort of mashup of a timeline of the band. But now it's sort of, the band has begun writing not differently, but just some new songs. And so I think for us, we've got maybe a few live film clips coming up, a few shows coming into next year, and just mainly try and release like maybe a couple of singles throughout this year, just to gain a bit of buzz before we put out another EP or LP or something like that.
Okay, very cool. We look forward to that.
Oh, you'll be the first to get it, don't you worry. First on the mailing list.
Good. What's the best way for fans to keep in touch with you guys?
Definitely, I think for us, Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, it's such a massive win. I mean, I know I would like to say just give us a call. But I think, definitely the best way is just on Facebook, and just if you want to message us, we really implore you to do so. We want to hear what you think. We'd love to hear your feedback. We'd love to hear like what playlists you play our music in. We'd love to know why you like our music. We'd love to know a great moment in the car that you had with your family singing along somewhere to this music. So just, anything, get on Facebook, but as well, like, listen to our stuff on Spotify and iTunes. You can't really escape us if you just type in Sarah in the South and get around it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So is there anything that you'd like to tell listeners that we didn't cover?
You've been quite good, Amanda. Yeah, you've been not even quite good, quite really, really good. So you've just been, the coverage has been great. I just really appreciate it. Just the main thing is just to promote conscious music, and that's a big thing. In that, in the world, you can put on the majority of the radio stations that you listen to, and the music that comes out and the words that are getting said to you and sung at you are not going to make your life any better and not going to make you any smarter. So if you want to get around good music, but then also listen to music that's conscious and has a good message and helps you grow and learn as a human. That's our message, I think.
Very good message.
What you have now is not worth the fee. Let's find the true meaning of a real economy.
Come for a spirit uprising, raising big stones.
the youth to follow. Time has come for a spirit uprising, written in stone for the youth to follow. Get yourself set, get your mindset ready. You can be sure you could feel rock steady. Get yourself set, get your mindset ready. You can be sure you could feel rock steady. And you ride the storm. That's right. And you ride the storm. You're gonna ride the storm. That's right, you gotta ride the storm. Come and use your words and come speak your truth of a new generation bought by freedom and peace. Parts of it's all with the winds at your back. Let's get in early, let's write a new script. Time has come for a spirit uprising, written in stone for the youth to follow. Time has come for a spirit uprising, written in stone for the youth for you to listen. Get your mindset ready, you can be sure you could feel rock steady. Get your mindset ready, you can be sure you could feel rock steady. And I want you to feel, and I want you to see everything you are and everything that's real. No time for hate, think of what's at stake. You're striving with a vision and precision to achieve the goals. I am wanting you to rise up with me, to try find the story of a majority. Cause the sooner we seek and the sooner we find the answer to the question when the judgment time